Alright, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here. We're in the Austrian Alps today. And in this video I want to talk about how to deal with bad times when starting or even in the middle of building your own business. And I think a lot of people are struggling with their mentality when building a business because sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days, and I think it's really difficult for a lot of us to stay consistent and to stay excited about building a business, because the truth is, it is exciting to build a business, but of course it's not perfect. There are always going to be roadblocks that one will encounter. There's always going to be issues that one will encounter. So in this video I want to give you a little bit of a mindset boost when it comes to that. I'm going to show a little bit of a personal side on how I deal with setbacks, and maybe it will help you stay positive as well. So if that sounds good, then let's get started. Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you. So here's to your freedom. Alright, so the first thing I would almost say is when you get up and you have a bad day and maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe things aren't going the way they are going, accept that. I feel like especially nowadays, it's always like good emotions are good, bad emotions are to be avoided at all costs. And then, people start taking legal or illegal drugs, or they start trying to escape in video games or any type of escapism, and I have nothing against that, but overall the issue is that people try to get away from negative emotions as much as possible, but in fact you shouldn't do that. Accept it, right? Give bad days a chance. And interestingly enough, the reason why I wanted to shoot this video was literally yesterday. I had a very bad day, and I'm not even sure why. I didn't sleep well, I slept extremely badly, I had weird dreams, and it was not at all a day where I would get up and say, let's kick ass and let's go build something. It's not at all exciting, and I felt the urge of sharing that on Instagram because, as you might know me, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible, and I'm trying to be as little bit of a counterweight to all the whackness of the influencers out there to show you, hey, my life is pretty epic, but there's also work that goes into that, and it's not always good. So I kind of shared that, and we can actually show these clips right now. Okay, so I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I hate my life today. It's cold, but we're gonna go swimming. That's it. We're gonna go swimming in the lake now. And what I did was, first off, I accepted that bad day. I accepted my bad mood. Second of all, though, I gave a bad day a chance. And I feel like a lot of people are using any type of emotions as an excuse to not do the things that have to be done. And I've said this before, people put too much weight on their emotions. And I always say it like this: look, everybody can build a business when they feel well. It's the easiest thing in the world. Take anybody in the world and have him, tell him how great he is every single day and give him money or give him, social status, whatever they want. It's easy to build a business then, but it's actually difficult to build a business consistently if you don't have the right mindset. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm feeling bad. This is a bad day. Let me do the things that have to be done. And interestingly enough, we had the kind of silly idea to say, oh, let's go swimming. It's October by the time of recording this video. As you can see, fall is in full swing. The lake actually had 4 degrees. This one had 4 degrees, and the other one where we ended up going swimming in also has 4 degrees. And I said, okay, I got to do what I got to do. So what I did is I jumped in the lake.
Why are you wearing your shoes?
Fuck! Ah! Fuck! Ah!
Does it come again?
No.
Ah!
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'm cold.
Woo! It didn't feel comfortable, and what I actually just wanted to be doing was stay in my bad mood. And that's the next point. When you're not feeling well, when you're building your own business or you're starting your own business, that negative energy, right? Call it whatever it is, negative energy, negative momentum. It kind of wants you to stay in that negative momentum. Just like you've maybe noticed it when you are in a good mood. You have this good momentum, you feel good, and it's hard to drag you down. And it's oftentimes also hard to get back up if you already have negative momentum. And all you want to be doing is you want to stay in bed, you want to, keep wallowing in self-doubt and in self-victimhood and whatnot. But like I said, you have to give a bad day a chance, and you have to take actions and allow yourself to feel better as well. And so I did, and obviously I did feel a hell of a lot better, and slowly but steadily I started turning that day around. And this is usually something that everybody can do, right? Which brings me to the third point. I'm also in this very, very grateful position where I have great people around me. And what I did in this specific situation, I'm here in the Austrian Alps visiting my parents, and I visited my parents. I visited my mom and my dad, and I hung out with them, and I ate dinner with them, and I did that on a micro level. I have my family, but also on a macro level, I have great mentors that are working alongside me, great business partners, an insanely awesome team, which you might have heard me talking about before. And there's just so many advantages of not doing things alone. And interestingly enough, I ended up talking a little bit to my dad about this bad day I had over dinner. And he said, Max, when he built his business, my dad's a photographer. He's done not on an online level, but on an offline level. He built it, 30, 40 years ago. And he said, Max, when I built it myself. And I'm actually very happy for you in your position, because you have these mentors that you can look up to in all kinds of areas. I have mentors for business strategy. I have mentors for team building. I have mentors for personal development. I have mentors even for my fitness and my health goals. And he said, Max, when I was running into an issue as I tried to build my business, I was literally alone. I had the issue and I didn't know what the solution is, and I had to try solution A, try the solution B. I was constantly tapping in the dark. And that kind of brought me into a better mood, because I kind of realized, hey, it's exactly the same for our clients. Our clients, of course, pay for our expertise. They pay for the strategy. They also pay for the ongoing support, which kind of goes alongside with what I said earlier, have an amazing team. Because I could have just created, yet another info product and create a couple $100 info product with all the videos that one needs to watch in order to start their own business, like most other gurus are out there doing. And I would have probably had higher profit margins, and of course I wouldn't have to work for anything. Here's the videos, good luck. I didn't want to do that though. I said, okay, well, let's take some of the money that comes in and hire A players left and right, hire experts for all different kinds of areas that are important to understand when you're building your own business. So I started doing that, and I'm still working on it. I mean, you see me replying to my clients every single day, and I'm doing this not even for the money. I'm doing this because it fulfills me. That's one of my favorite parts about this whole business, is that I get to see our clients grow, and that I get to see how they're building their own businesses from scratch, and I get to be part of that. And that's amazing for our clients, because if they're running into an issue, they don't have to wonder what it is that they got to be doing. They don't have to feel down. They literally just get in touch with us, and then we help them get out of that misery. And that's a wonderful thing. So do not underestimate the other people in your life. And I would almost say, don't have this false sense of pride when it comes to saying, oh, I'm self-made, I'm doing all this myself. I used to be just like that. I used to think, asking for help is a sign of weakness, but it's not. And I remember when I had this extremely bad day yesterday, and I was in the car, and we were literally just about to hop out to go swimming. I was very, very happy that I had my girlfriend next to me, and not even that I could ask her about any advice, but just knowing that I'm not alone. And then knowing on a larger level, I'm not alone because I have my mentors in every conceivable area that is important in my life. I can ask that. And I really want you to understand that too. When you're not alone, when you know you're not alone, you have all the confidence in the world. You have the entire path just laid out for you, and you just have to follow that. And that's something that I've always done. I'm not a self-made millionaire or anything like that. I never just figured everything out myself. I tried, I failed, it was stupid, I wasted a ton of time. I always have great mentors, I've always had them. I'm literally just a product of asking for help and doing what I'm being told. And that's that simple, all right? And like I said, I ended up having a fantastic day, and it was beautiful, but it was important for me that I, number one, accepted that bad day. Number two, I told myself I'm still going to execute the right things that need to be executed. Number three, I gave a bad day a chance. Number four, I had great people around me that support me, that make me feel like I'm not alone. And that is what you do when you're building your own business, or when you're getting started, or when you haven't even started yet and you're having a bad time doing that. That's what you do. Very, very simple. So when you say this sounds great, I also want help, and I understand now that it has nothing to do with pride, that asking for help is actually the more practical, the easiest, the fastest way to get to results, then you can book a free consulting call with us right now. There's a link down in the description below, and we can jump on a call with you. You'll be talking to a real person on the phone, and we'll look at your situation and your goals, and we'll help you bridge that gap. All right, so what you have to do is you click that link down in the description below. It brings you to a page. You can read a little bit more information on that page, and at the bottom of that page there's an application form. You fill that out, and then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. Call is entirely for free, so if you want to build your own business but you feel lost, you don't know how to start, that call is for you. If you already kind of know what it is that you got to be doing, but it's hard for you to implement, maybe you've tried it for 2-3 months already and you haven't gotten any results, that call is for you as well. Spoiler alert, if you've been in it for 2-3 months, you should be easily making 4, if not even 5 figures already, if you know how. And if you're already making some money but you want to scale it properly, you want to, take advantage of the online world properly, and obviously that call is for you as well. Link down in the description below. Fill out the application. There's a little bit more info you can write in there, what your current experience is, and so on and so forth. It gives us a little bit more context of how we can help you. If you haven't done so yet, also give me a follow on my Instagram account. Like I said, I posted there yesterday. I kind of showed how it is when you have a bad day. I was kind of trying to have everybody be a little bit a part of that, and I'm posting a lot of stuff on there. I'm posting literally every single day, and many value nuggets, some client stories, and so on and so forth. I strongly recommend you checking that out. Also check out our other Instagram account. That's the Freedom Business Mentoring Instagram account. On there we're dropping business value nuggets every day. We're also replying to all DMs on there, and we're showing our most successful client stories just to inspire people every now and then, pretty much every day. So check that out. Check both Instagram accounts out if you haven't done so yet. You probably have your phone in your hand right now, and when you're serious about building your own business, this is how you get started. All right, we have a lot of clients that have started back in March when the lockdown happened. They're now not in a position anymore where they can get fired. They are their own boss. They're now making money. They're completely independent. They're enjoying the safety and security of a stable online business, and it's very, very great. There's, like I said, link down in the description below where you can book that free consulting call. Other than that, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate everything. Look at how beautiful this is. Wow. Tomorrow we're gonna be on our way to Cyprus. Gonna kind of catch the last rays of summer, which I'm excited about. So thank you very much. Talk soon, and bye-bye.
I just wanted to share my FBM story because this week I got my first close for 1K, and looking back how it was when I started the program, I mean, I had a lot of mindset issues. I had a lot of self-doubts or fears if it's gonna work, if I'm capable of doing this. And now FBM gave me the tool, the support to really, so I keep crushing it, and GG.